Not the size fit me.
Pro size.
Too small for the weed.
Tonight I feel like the world won't miss me. So much to say, but there's no one listening. If we're alone, are we all together tonight? I threw a penny in a well for wishing, free for all the things I think I'm missing. A little time is all I really need. I am doing the best I can with everything I am. Don't you know nobody's perfect? Do you understand how hard I'm trying to do the best I can? Best I can. A second chance to give you something. It takes a lifetime to come from nothing. I refuse to believe in running away. Oh, I am doing the best I can. Everything I am. Don't you know nobody's perfect? Do you understand how hard I'm trying for you? I am doing the best I can with everything I am. Don't you know I think you're worth it? Do you understand how hard I'm trying to do the best I can? Best I can. Got a picture of our matters, and I keep it close to my heart. It's a little faded, but so am I. So am I. Doing the best I can, everything I am. Don't you know nobody's perfect? Do you understand how hard I'm trying for you? I am doing the best I can with everything I am. Don't you know I think you're worth it? Do you understand how hard I'm trying to do the best I can? Best I can. The best I can. The best I can.
If you're so earlier today, did the album review I reviewed classic Bob Seger. Also, currently got this coming Monday's album review with all the greatest at least music headlines. Like I said, you could bear with me. This is today's music headlines for today, Monday, November 7th. Armor St. George Gonzalo Sandoval's will come on the sport dollars to become the next president of the United States. Gonzalo, who like his bro Armor St. Danny Filson is a Mexican Armor St. base, so he's half Mexican. Poison drummer Ricky Rocket spoke to RiseUp8.org about the revelation last week. His tongue cancer diagnosis was caused by HPV, a human papillomavirus. The most common sexually transmitted infection. He said HPV is a virus that they usually, but not all of sexually transmitted. Sweet Thompson plans to play their first show with the latest Jordan Joe Burger forms of Red at this past week's Snowfest Japan Tokyo. There might be another generation of music, another generation singer. Megadeth from Dave Mustaine as our 18-year-old country singer-songwriter Electric Mustang bringing with WSMV TV on Red Carpet of this year's Country Music Awards. Speaking of Country Music Awards, tomorrow's review, Florida Georgia Line, which also plays on Wednesday, November 2nd at Nashville, Tennessee's British Sonic Arena. He goes on to say his daughter is a natural singing country music. In a brand new interview with Elon Music performed Queen search from the Jeff to ask his follow album with the band with much linking your effort dedicated to chaos was group's sound proof album and party first one. No, album that everyone was bound with really. He said that the legal battle over Queen search name was a waste of time, energy, and money. My take on bands like, say, Rat, for example, like there's two versions of Rat. There's one guy that he was from Rat, and there's another guy that say, "Hey, I have legalized rights over the band." So there's actually two bands titled Rat. According to RCN Radio, nearly 10 tons of food was collected for disadvantaged children and animals at Taos concert Columbia last month. Around 25,000 fans would attend the very first show Los Andes Stadium in Bogota. Ras donated non-commercial food to help them just with the community. Lisa Sanchez, El Paso, Texas. KLAQ 95.5 FM radio station interview with celebrity Kerry King. He talked about Rick Rubin, new music, and possibly retirement because the band Slayer, like I actually love the band. They have this huge following. Foreign Pantera from the film assumes what's denied being racist after the abuse service of him earlier the King and right arm slowly yelling a white supremacist slogan and California cons assumed for the Pantera classic Walk at the January 22nd Diane Basham and the Lucky Strike for Hollywood honored Don Darrow. He said about the white power gesture, I was playing a part. Speaking of Metallica, by this time next week, guys, I just new Metallica album. But speaking of Metallica, brand new Rolling Stone Metallica drummer, I spoke about the band's 2004 documentary some kind of muscle, which developed through the several years along, during which the vascular addiction, minor changes, and backlash were subtle. If he looks back at some kind of muscle, dealt with by shoving under a rug. The stir performance cover version sound graphic sounds on Monday today's episode of Australia's X Factor, but their former Day Dream has defended the band's decision to perform on X Factor. My take on it, like, I don't know why that everybody's kind of like, oh, why start performing on the X Factor in Australia? Because it's just quite stupid. British rock band previously Rise and Nels Nightmare, the American Network Tour here in North America this spring, especially with Under Oath and Beer Choose. See both dates for dates. Last week, we Rise released the music. Oh no, the new single taking just soon up. That's a spirit. I guess Slayer is put their name on this streetwear brand Supreme for new collection. New York City-based skate culture apparel company Supreme teamed up with Flash Sites their extensive clothing line called the Supreme Black Sabbath shirts layer inspiration from Supreme new M65 jacket, coach jacket, sweater, waffle, thermal hood. That's a mouthful of words, but it's quite odd how bands say that they put their name on anything. Could be a clothing line, could be, I don't know. I had some little selling studio on the stage. If you guys saw this last week, I did a track review of a single. They did number 4 on Billboard 200 had shifted 76,000 coins. The stage first week sales are less than half those hails king. Ozzy Osbourne, I mean, he's going on record to a new series style radio show that he supports legalized marijuana, which is on the ballot in the United States. He goes on to say it's only the leaves, there's more poison than tobacco, but they about people. Personally, marijuana should never be legalized. It should be banned for life in every country, every city, throughout the United States, throughout Canada. They should ban marijuana. Why? Oh, because it's funny. Because Mullet Crew, the band, has been sued for $30 million by New York rockers. Rascals over the two bands showing U.S. tour. Twins Logan and Roger Rascals claimed they paid $1 million open for Crew in 2014. A project negotiated by Irish Group International. Boulevard Valentine that released the new single "Don't Need You" can be seen below. The clip was held by filming the church by director Village Ryuka, previously worked with Nightwish and Forrest Hill, Appalooka, and Michael Monroe. Michael Anthony, Van Halen, Chickenfoot, and the Circle was honored with the Icon of the Year Award at this year's Rock Gods Hall of Fame, which was held October 27th, Hard Rock Live, Las Vegas. Dave Lombardo, I mean legendary drummer Dave Lombardo, who has worked with Slayer, so many other bands, but the release now he's working with a band called The Misfits. They released their pre-Chicago concert soundtrack. The thing about Dave Lombardo, stay tuned, I'll be doing a thing about greatest drummers of all time. To me, in my mind, Dana Barlow, I mean, he's like up there. He's like up there with like a who's who. Like I would probably put him like top two. Icon versus production, Henry, legendary bass, vocalist, and rock and roll hall of famer Glenn Hughes of Deep Purple, Black Sabbath. They talked about black country communities making a rock album for rock bands. So Sarah Froman Cortez once played a game on the series who expressed saying that anyone but Donald Trump very qualified to lead the country hospital. So Australia thinks the controversial candidate has a chance of winning the White House. Drummer Steve Aller has rejoined Guns N' Roses on stage again Saturday, November 5th at the Glad Stadium in Arch to perform for once on My Michelle. BuzzFeed Mexico, I guess James Hetfield was having fun with some of the fans. BuzzFeed Mexico's upload a video clip of Metallica confronting James Hetfield's reaction to being shown photos of various celebrities wearing Metallica t-shirts and public. Stars with decked out Metallica garb are Mary-Kate Olsen, Kim Kardashian, Hetfield took the device as Kanye West in the drag. Oh my god, that is hilarious. J Balvin and Terry Monster played gospel doll Corey to James Brown gospel Halloween Michael for a gospel song. Heavy last service and Pops of Just Beer Wear Top Shit Polk was one of James' top 10 things of 2015. Bieber was slammed 2050 by him that's swearing Metallica shirt. Touching the sequence of holding himself to leave a white green black hat, also black top. The torso and the piece between her and his direction along with her music right take a shot. You know, servant. You're just great to Metallica. So it's the I love Metallica. I hate just back in 2013, top journalist was defending Bieber backseat of the services served for and prompted cover Metallica's fade to black. It gets really talented as it goes through what's going through at early joint, but yeah, my effect. So the fact that he still goes out there and does it, admire that I think he's super talented. Walker tear down bass, Rex Brown's finish. According to David Solo, duo Nick effort fresh as a monster singing, playing guitar, bass, and tracks bar with lights and music. Bad company cars, Mick Rouse's car in the hospital are separated. A 17-year-old was receiving excellent medical care to stays at Bloomington K2 and bandmates including their original backup member Paul Rogers and Purple. Now this I really like. Apparel maker Middle of Beyond has released official license Iron Man Holy Swear made of 100% acrylic, black, dark gray, light gray, red, tan color, decorated with a central image repeat pattern. So that's Advanced Sounds from was if you reached additional 6 cents radio shovels for about coup. And he talked about that holding themselves on a really high standard. Tom Petty was honored at 2015 Music Cares Person of the Year celebration for her career accomplishments significant charitable work. And Foo Fighters are going to honor Tom Petty. Speaking of Metallica, Brandon Farrell magazine Metallica former James has spoken about the band from off to the flame, which describes the British version like pop when it crashes and burns, asking because someone's within the eye when he writing a track. To me, I absolutely love Metallica. I grew up with Metallica, like going all the way back to the beginning, because Metallica is I like I said, I've been listening to Metallica ever since childhood. "6 a.m. had released a brand new track from their follow-up to their prayers are down to Barbarians. Players were blessed. Stay tuned for that one.